Buonasera, good evening. It's, what is it? 6:34, 6:35 here on the East Coast. Hello, hey, why? Wow. Look at you on time, so punctual. You get high marks for that, for sure. Attendance is 50% of the grade, after all. Hello, nice to see you. So we're just continuing to truck along on the battle tree today. Not a whole lot more to say about it. We've got, I think, 30 more consecutive battles on the battle tree. We might see Cynthia today. We might not. I can't make any promises. There's a big list of guys that you could potentially fight every 20 battles on the battle tree. But we'll see how we do. Hopefully I don't get knocked down again. If I do, well, that's life, huh? Golly, it's my 21 win streak. Rare candy, oh boy. Medicine, and this. PP up. Very nice. And this, Moo Moo Milk. We love that. Well, let's continue. Multi-battle, super double battle, there we go. I wish it was multi-battle. Gosh, so what's been up with me? Last weekend was American Thanksgiving, so that was very exciting. Had to host both families, which is good. Me and Bon both had our families come over to our place. We, had way more food than we know what to do with, as is the way, but we're actually making a pretty concerted effort on cleaning it out, which is unusual. I'm so used to Thanksgiving being an untenable, gluttonous waste, where you make so much and then you have leftovers that don't keep, and you have to end up throwing a ton of things out. But this time we've been making a focused effort to actually clear out specific individual boxes, which feels good. And we're down to our final box. Alright. So, strategy same as ever. Hoping and praying that we just survive and don't need our Eviolite on our Dusclops. And here's to another 20 battles. Let's go. Caring for Pokemon from morning until night. It's tough being a breeder. Many folks are saying this. Many such cases, I think, of it being tough being a breeder. Pokemon Breeder Rada. Komala and Porygon 2. Porygon 2, a Pokemon that... Well, no, actually you can breed Porygon, which is kind of messed up. I was going to say a Pokemon which famously doesn't breed, but it does. So Kamala's thing is that it's always asleep, effectively. We have Eviolite and Focus Sash, so we can't Oko. Yeah, Porygon is one of the couple of genderless Pokemon that can breed. There's a couple like that. I think Porygon can only breed with Ditto, but I know it can breed, because I have boxes full of them. From when I was trying to make a mono-normal singles team back in the day. So what do we do here? We Trick Room, right? They don't have Fake Out. We Protect. We should be fine. Yeah, so my mono-normal singles team was all about ditching the normal type as fast as humanly possible, because having a mono anything team is bad. So I would have, like, Porygon use Conversion, which would let it turn into a Ghost type, which is pretty cool. Thunderbolt. Because it would know, like, Shadow Ball, and then Conversion changes it to, like, the first move slot type you have. So you can choose what it is there. So you'd have, like, Porygon would become a Ghost type. I had Kecleon, who I showed off much earlier in this run. Mono teams are certainly more doable in a Terra era, I agree. The funny thing is that, what is it? It's like... What am I trying to say? So, in the games, in the actual games, you see the gym leaders all have... Oh, Sucker Punch, that's kind of scary. Wow, that does a lot, actually. I'm rambling, because I'm making sure I'm pressing the buttons in the right order. What was I going to say? In the Scarlet Violet games, you see the gym leaders will have, like, a guy that's off-type, and then they'll Terra into the type that they're mono-typed. It's like, ah, I finally have a guy that's different. But no, I'm just going to make it Bug-type anyway. They're doing it the wrong way. They need a team of mono-types, and they need to pivot. They need to have a mono-normal team that turns Ghost. They need stuff like that. Okay, we're going to try and Brick. I don't think I can get Sucker Punched here. I can easily kill Rotom Frost with Eruption later, so we should just be able to be safe doing this. There's no priority possibility here. Delicious. But yeah, I agree. Mono anything is much nicer in the era of Terra. I really don't know where Pokemon's going to go from here in terms of gimmicks in Gen 10. I really feel like Terra is Kino. Oh my god, it's got a Z move. I forgot that we can have these in this game. Z Thunderwave. Okay. I mean, Thunderwave has been the bane of many a gamer. I've lost many a run to this. Hey, Sari, welcome. Wailord, okay. Easy. Yeah, I don't miss Z-Move. So, like, that was the gimmick for this generation. That was the Terra-type equivalent for Gen 7 was, wow, you get to do one move and it hits kind of hard. It's like, who cares? If you protect, it only does 25% damage. Like, big whoop. Who cares? Terra is much more interesting. One, it's a permanent alteration of the battle. It's still really good, right? Like, I feel bad that I've done this for probably about 20 hours on stream, just mashing the same buttons, but this little guy really gets the goods. You simply can't bother him. He is in his lane, thriving. I love that I've got an Aaron in both generations now that has literally 0 XP ever earned, and has the highest level of Battle Tower Ribbon that you can possibly acquire. Like, they're the most decorated veteran, but they have never gained a single point of experience. They are trained entirely in the simulator. They are the Raiden of the Pokemon world, where they've only been trained through VR missions. Just liking it isn't enough to keep you going. In this job, you take on life itself. Four battle points, Hachimachi. 22. This line of work... Sorry. This line of work causes your family to worry about you. I don't think that should. I don't think being a Pokemon trainer is particularly dangerous. That's true, Aaron isn't in Gen 9. I don't know if he's coming back in the DLC next month or what. But there's not really anybody who does it quite like him. Oh, he's a firefighter. Okay, yeah. Then I agree. That is a thing that would make your family worry about you. Swampert and Goodra. Okay. Lumberry, cool. That's fine. Trick Room. Protect. World's greatest level 1 Apex, hello. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, he's got the Mega Stone, so he's just gonna pop that right away. But he's probably gonna attack into my Aaron, because the AI is incapable of critical thought, and they lack critical information. I also love how often they use Earthquake in the doubles tower here. Oh, they're both doing it, huh? Okay. This is gonna hurt, but I should be okay. Yeah, we got that. Swampert needs to go. We can't have that hanging around anymore. You gotta go away, buddy. I'm sorry. Bear in mind, though, this Dusclops is not currently holding Eviolite because I'm terrified of Taunt. I swapped out the item for Mental Herb because I can't get taunted. If I get taunted, I just lose. So I'm just hoping and praying that he is strong enough. If he had Eviolite, he would have taken 50% less damage right there. Yeah, that's fine. 13 HP is all I need, baby. Critical hit, even. Armaldo. Ugh. This is tricky, because Goodra resists. But I don't get a full heal if I Endeavor it, because it's already so damaged. So I think I have to go for the Armaldo and just hope and pray that my last guys in the back can deal with Goodra at this weakened state. I think this is objectively the correct play. If I were to Endeavor into it, the tiny lifesteal percentage I get off of Shell Bell would not heal my Nugget back up to full HP, and so Sturdy wouldn't proc this turn. So even though I'm really afraid of Goodra because it resists fire, I think this is objectively the correct play. It's gonna get a knockout on my Dusclops at this point, but who cares? Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay. That's no good. It's not that bad, though. Ooh, Kingdra. Okay, that double resists, so I very much would like Endeavor to not get paralyzed locked here. I would very much like to be able to click my Endeavor. Thank you. Yeah, okay, because he double resists fire from Eruption, so it would be very bad to leave him alive. But we're good. It all works out. Could have been a dangerous floor, but it's not. I get a free switch out of my Dusclops, get to send in Torkoal, and we should just clean house. One of these days I'm going to square off against a guy who has Mold Breaker, which circumvents Sturdy. It just bypasses abilities, and I'm going to have a hard time. But that day isn't today, I don't think. Eruption, not very effective. Should not matter too much. Oh, especially since I don't get paralyzed here. So he just has 1 HP. I think Eruption in the Sun, single target, charcoal boosted, will do enough. I think we're good. Okay, easy. I guess you could say that fire is my sweetheart right now. Kinda? Huh? 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 I don't think anybody could say that. That's a weird way to look at being a firefighter. My biggest gripe about there not being a battle tower in Gen 9 isn't so much that there's not like a post-game thing to do or whatever. It's that they don't have any psycho trainers with the world's strangest writing. Truly all the lunatics are locked up here. Pokemon are our partners on the site. Our ties are deep! Alright, mister. Show me your Conkeldurr. Show me your big beefy fighting type. Worker JT. Weavile and Walrein. Okay. This is horrifying. This is an incredibly scary lead. I'm terrified of Weavile. I'm hoping and praying it thinks it just needs to fake out into Aaron. Oh god, Metronome. So it's gonna try and do Ice Ball also, I think. This is really scary for me because Weavile is a rare Pokemon in this generation that can actually just one-shot Dusclops, I'm pretty sure. So I'm hoping it thinks it needs to fake out and it goes into Protect into the Aaron. Because if it does something else, I'm in trouble. Thank you. Okay, cool. Okay. That's cool. I mean, we take those. Now, it still has Sucker Punch, is the thing. Brick Break into you, and Endeavor into you. You just need to, like, not be on the field, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, perfect. Goodbye. Yeah, very offensively strong dark type. Poses a tremendous existential threat to Dusclops. Now this is going to be a very strong Earthquake, and I need to get rid of you next turn. But that should be okay. They've got Metronome, so it's 10% stronger each turn that they continue to spam it. Glaceon. Not too worried about Glaceon. Torkoal can clear them out, no problem. So we will continue doing what we do best here. Who's the final guy? I'm guessing Glaceon is going to click the Blizzard button if I had to take a shot in the dark. Oh, Shadow Ball. Wow. Okay. That's... Oh, I actually would have liked that to knock out. Because getting a free switch into Torkoal would have been cool. I mean, my entire health bar is a little HP. I have 12 hit points to my name. Just 12 of them. Ew, it's oh no, this is Frost Rotom. Okay, cool. I was like, oh, it's Ghost Rotom. That's annoying. We click Nightshade. We click Endeavor. I think we're just fine. It is just a little HP is the thing. Hello! You're just in time. We're on, like, floor 24, about to wrap up, go to 25. Not a whole lot of commentary to speak of. It's same old, same old. Aaron's doing Aaron things. Dusclops is eating every attack for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hopefully we'll see Cynthia when we get to number 40. No promises, though. I'm cooking shell bells. I'm cooking something. I'm cooking this Glaceon right now. Mono target, eruption, sun boosted with charcoal. And, I mean, I'm just going to click Endeavor on them anyway, so they're only going to have 1 hit point. As long as Cynthia makes a cameo, it'll all be worth it. I agree. But there's actually a ton of characters that it can be, which is really scary. There's, I think, like 20-something possible trainers you can have as your 20th consecutive battle. Or 40th, etc., etc. Even Tough Work is a cinch if you have Pokemon. 4 battle points. 24. Let's go. The Pokemon I raised will be tough for you to deal with. You betcha. Pokemon Breeder Nidri. Is this like a Jurassic Park reference? Who knows? Ew, Mimikyu. Ew. Ooh. I can't touch Mimikyu easily. That's annoying. I cannot Endeavor the Mimikyu, and it has the built-in Protect. Or the built-in, like, Substitute, rather. That's really annoying. This disguise is rough. Huh? Okay. That's actually fine. I'm, like, okay with Dusclops getting knocked out in, I think, 4 turns. Curses a quarter of my life each turn. I don't really care. Because I can just play around this guy, and we'll be okay. Like, if that's what he wants to bring to the table, I'm cool with it. Because I can do that. I can just knock out the other 3 players, presumably. Astonish. Wow, daring. The leftovers is annoying, but I don't mind too much. I really think we'll be okay. Cool, brings me down to half. Water Rotom. Goodbye. Sayonara. Time to recover a little HP. The Rental Dynamax Adventures Mimikyu has Curse, and the Eye loves to spam it, so if you let them take it, oh, yeah. In, Regulation A for Scarlet Violet, I was running very briefly on the ladder, Garganical. Their ability is Purifying Salt, which makes them take half damage from ghost moves arbitrarily. What is this guy doing? Brother, who cares? Yeah, so Garganical has the thing where it just arbitrarily takes reduced damage from ghost type, and it can't be a status also, but primarily the fact that it takes reduced damage from ghost type is what I'm getting at here. So I would run Curse on it, and I would have it have Terra type Ghost, So you could use Curse the normal way a whole bunch of times in a row, where you boost your defense and attack and lower your speed, and then once you're fully boosted up, you could Terra Ghost, and then use the Ghost form of Curse, which is doing what we see right now, where you sacrifice half of your HP and lay a Curse on them that will do a quarter of their life each turn. And you've already got Salt here on top of that, which does an eighth of an opponent's life each turn, unless they're unless they're Water or Steel type, and then it does a quarter. So potentially, if you Curse a Water Pokemon, they will take half of their life each turn. 2 quarters, and they'll just be out of there very fast. Meanwhile, you've got a ton of physical defense, and you've probably got leftovers, like this Mimikyu does, so you can just survive. It was fun, but Garganical can't really hang anymore. Just too power crept by previous Pokemon and legendaries. Okay, Mimikyu, that's cool. Yeah, bulky water types, like Dondozo, like, gets deleted. Hello! Welcome. 21 months, good grief. That is true, though. My birthday is coming up in like 3 months, in February. That'll be 2 years of me being an affiliate. Horrifying to think about. Also, as per usual, I'm officiating a tournament on the side, kind of. I'm checking for judge requests. So if I ever have a... How's the Dusclops not dead? Because he's a brick house. He just simply is built differently. Remember, this is not holding Eviolite. This is the version of Dusclops that is just normal defenses. If I were holding Eviolite, my defenses would be 50% better. Oh, wait, no, you mean how is it not dead? Because I've taken a quarter of my life 4 turns in a row now, right? And it's because my HP isn't divisible by 4, I'm pretty sure. Because Pokemon numbers will always round a certain way, you can optimize for things like that. Like, there's a way to have your... So, for example, there's a move called Belly Drum, right? And what that does is it eats half your HP and maximizes your attack. And so you'll often see that on Pokemon like Snorlax, who will hold a berry that they can eat at half HP. But if you don't optimize your HP investment, you can end up with an HP stat that isn't neatly divisible by 2, and you'll end up with 50% plus 1 HP when you use Belly Drum and not eat the berry. Which is, like, very bad, obviously. So there is subtle optimizations like that. Substitute on your moveset makes you pay close... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Substitute's another good example. Okay, now the substitute on Mimikyu is busted. We broke their disguise. I still can't touch it. So I don't really have anything to do. I guess I'll rest? Nothing else. I'm sure Eruption will knock it out. And I know it can't do any damage with your Astonish, so who cares? And it's poisoned. So, like, this definitely clears. Goodbye. Cool. No way this could happen. You betcha. I messed up. You betcha. I wonder what this was in Japanese, because this feels like a comedy bit that just doesn't translate over, like why he keeps saying you betcha. I also wonder if the dialogue for these trainers is, like, translated, or if they just get completely new original writing when they get translated into other languages. Because it's not like it's plot critical or anything, it could just be whatever. Hey, this guy again. Our firefighter friend. I would assume that the writing is just completely arbitrary and brand new, and they make up new guys. Firefighter Camber. Toxicroak and Ludicolo. Ludicolo? Ludicolo? I don't know how you pronounce it. Now, these are two guys who badly want to click Fake Out. Fortunately, I'm a ghost type, so I don't really care. Tanga. I don't know what a Tanga berry does. That's exciting. I'm learning so much. Fortunately, I will just protect and they can't touch me. One of you is clicking Fake Out. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of you. Focus Blast. Ooh, scary. Okay. Business as usual. We have safely entered the trick room. Substitute. Uh-oh. I ran a very small tournament with some friends, no legendaries. There was a lot of speed control. Someone brought Trick Room, Sinistcha. Ended up winning it, but didn't use Trick Room all that much. Yeah, that's how it goes. Trick Room's a good threat, but you don't necessarily need to use it. But the fact that you can makes people play it very differently. Was your tournament open or closed team sheets, if I might ask? Because that also kind of changes how one would proceed knowing that they have Trick Room or not. Just like the threat of Trick Room or other speed control options is often enough to make people play perhaps suboptimally or just differently than they want to. You can simply put the move on your guy to scare people, even if you never intend to click it. And Polytoad. Ooh. Standard team preview. Okay, so not really open team sheets. Gotcha, gotcha. Cool, yeah, then you can do whatever. But like in open team sheets, I definitely think having a speed control option or like certain status moves, even if you don't plan to use them ever, is just a good intimidation tactic. Like that is a underrated aspect of open team sheets, I think, is the mental warfare you can apply by having weird moves that people have to now think about. And instead of thinking about things that are actually threatening, they will think about whatever you put in front of them. Tailwind, Spiderweb, and Trick Room. Oh. Yeah. Spiderweb I don't get seen though. Doesn't really get a lot of play. It's not on a lot of guys. And I hear potentially Electroweb might be coming back as a TM in the DLC, which would be cool if true. That's a dual target electric move that lowers the speed. It's like Electric Icy Wind. Hey Densuo. Welcome. Welcome. Demelo. I don't know what language that is. If that's a dialect or something, I don't recognize it, unfortunately. We tank the hit, we eat those. We eat those for breakfast. Joltec line is coming back? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I want to try and run, if Electroweb does come back as a TM, I want to try and run a team in doubles with Charjabug on it, because I'm sure Charjabug will get Electroweb. And like that coupled with Battery and like String Shot actually does give it a viable spot as a support Pokemon, I feel like. Dominican slang. Oh. What's up? Cool, I've learned something, thank you. Demelo. Gotcha. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. I've learned something today. This man loves click and focus blast and hates missing. 70% accurate. I seriously think if we get Electroweb as a TM, I think Charjabug will actually have a viable niche. It has 95 physical defense, and I think 75 special defense, which you can easily boost with Eviolite. Something like 55 base HP, and then an ability that just gives your ally 30% more special attack. Like, yes, hello. That sounds awesome. I'm all about that. Meanwhile, you can spam String Shot or Electroweb. Granted, you will be going after them, but then the next turn, you got Trubs. Liverpool Regionals for funsies. Oh, that's exciting. Alright, sorry, let me click my eruption button. I got distracted. The online tournament that I always help out with on Tuesdays is starting, so I just have to make sure we're good. This guy hasn't missed a single focus blast. That's crazy. It's still fun to go, especially if you don't have to pay a lot to travel. I agree. This guy really likes talking about how much he loves fire. In a strange way. 4 battle points. So, oh, I guess I didn't answer your question. What's up? I'm climbing the battle tree in Pokemon Generation 7, Pokemon Moon, in an attempt to get the ribbon displayed on the left-hand side of my screen, as part of my ongoing quest to collect every ribbon on a single Pokemon. That is what is up. Howdy, are you local? Do you understand what I'm saying? No. I can't. This game needs to be in Italian for me to capisca. Since, like, the first ones that I only completed. I believe the one where you were not France. Yeah, that was Generation 6, wasn't not France. That was the games before this one. Was X and Y in the Kalos region, which were based on France. How's balance? They get better every gen, give or take. There's more guys, so the playing field kind of evens out. It's a little more homogenized. You don't have quite so many, like, obvious winners. There's a couple guys that are really good that they introduced in, like, Gen 8 and 9, but we're doing alright here. I have a brilliant foolproof strategy here, so we're doing just fine. Tournament has started. Let me refresh so I can keep an eye on my judging requests. Do you think Pokemon do well as an MMO? I think people think they want that, but I don't think it would actually do well. I don't really know. Would it just be like you just run around and battle people? 2 steps forward, 1 step back for the past few generations. Yeah, I agree. So the gimmick that they introduced in Generation 9 is, I think, the most balanced, interesting gimmick that they've ever done, which is called terastallization. All of your Pokemon now have a secret, well, not secret, but they have a third type that they can activate. You can activate one of them per battle. So, like, for example, here I've got Dusclops and Aron. I could have my Dusclops have Terra-type Fire, which means if I wanted to, I can make it switch its type to pure Fire type, and I can't switch any of my other guys' types, and that's effective for the rest of the battle. It's a very powerful way to shift momentum in your favor. You can have a defensive type, so that you survive a hit that you wouldn't otherwise survive. You can pile on offense and now get same type attack boost for a different move. And it could be any of your guys into any of the existing 18 types. So it's really cool that way. A lot of Pokemon can use it in an interesting way. But they keep introducing, like, kind of pay-to-win legendaries in the DLC that are just way too good. In Generation 8, there's this guy called Urshifu, who's this, like, Kung Fu bear. He's got 2 stances, whatever. He's got pretty good stats. Like, they're not offensive or anything. But what makes him really obnoxious and why he's the meta staple right now are 2 things, really. First, he has an ability called Unseen Fist. And what Unseen Fist says is that if you're going to use a contact move, i.e. any move that's like a punch, you just ignore Protect. If the opponent protected and you were going to punch them, you punch them anyway. Very annoying. Very strong, as you might imagine. Because Protect is the most popular move in the entire game. Everybody has it. And you just need to use it sometimes. So he doesn't care about that. The other thing is his signature move, Rapid Strike, or Surging Strikes or Wicked Blow. Always crits, 100% of the time, and it's a punching move. So it goes through Protect and then hits you with a critical hit on top of that. Furthermore, Surging Strikes Urshifu, Rapid Strike, is a multi-hit move, so he can hit you 3 times through Protect in 1 turn. It's very bad. He was introduced in a generation where there's a gimmick called Dynamaxing, where you can choose a Pokemon to become really big and they get, I think, triple their HP for 3 turns, and moves that pierce Protect against... Yeah, I think Urshifu's attacks did reduced damage if they pierced, like, Dynamax Protect. So that was like the counterplay to Urshifu's, you'd make your guy really big. But we don't have Dynamax anymore, so now he's just punching through Protect for free, and there's no counterplay. And he was in DLC that you had to pay for, so people commonly cite him as a pay-to-win Pokemon, and I kind of agree. And then this generation, they added a funny little lady named Ogerpon, who's wearing like a poncho, and she has a bunch of masks. And she just has a bunch of really strong moves, and she's very versatile. So that's pretty much her whole gimmick. She's not nearly as oppressive as Urshifu. She can't hit through Protect or anything like that. But there's a couple variants of her. She can be a water type, a fire type, a rock type, or a grass type. So you have to pick one, of course, going into the battle. You can't like change mid-fight. But yeah, she can do a lot. And she's also locked behind a paywall in the DLC. And I assume the upcoming DLC, Part 2 of Scarlet Violet, is going to also have a very strong legendary. So that's kind of a bummer. Oh, what did Sari say? Improve other mechanics and add some new crazy thing they need to nerf the next gen. Urshifu, yeah, we're complaining about the same thing. The bear is just too good. Oh, did I click Trick Room? I didn't, did I? Oh, I got distracted. We're in trouble. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I didn't click Trick Room. We're in so much trouble, gamers. I was distracted. I might have just thrown this entire run because I was so distracted. Maybe? Now, we can still win this, potentially. It just banks on... That was really bad. Though, I mean, even if I clicked Trick Room, I don't know. I guess I did survive the Black Hole Eclipse. Oh, we might be good. We're good gamers, I think. I don't think Ferrothorn can... Oh, we're so good. We bring it back. Oh, thank God. Okay. I can't... So, hold on. Dusclops is built like a brick house. I just survived Black Hole Eclipse, which is the Z-move Dark type. Super effective. And we bring it back. Had that crunch gone into my Dusclops, I think I would have had trouble. Alright, let that be a lesson to me and not let that happen again. So we... Brick Break into Exploud. And I guess I have to Endeavor into Ferrothorn, though I don't want to because it's got Iron Spikes, which hurt. I can't believe that worked out. I thought the Z-move was going to kill me for sure. Oh, right, and then I kill after the Iron Spikes. So I'm actually fine. I'm still full HP. I can't believe that worked out. What a nightmare. I got so distracted talking about Urshifu. Thunder Wave, huh? Ugh. Who doesn't get distracted by Urshifu? It's making me play worse in a game it's not even in. That's unacceptable. Nightshade. Endeavor. Nice, I'm not paralyzed. That's how meta it is. It pervades the mind and plays mind games even when not present. Whenever Urshifu isn't on screen, players should be asking, where's Urshifu? Cool, that's fine. Because here comes Torkoal, and we should just be A-okay. Denshi, brother, hello. Denshi, thank you for 22 months. Good grief. Too many months. How are you doing, buddy? It's gotta be like, what? 4 a.m. in Germany? Something like that? It's really, really late. Early for you. What are you cooking? What's good in Denshi Soft lately? 1 a.m., okay. I can't count. Protect, my god. What's going on? How's it going? What's cooking at Denshi Soft? How are the Mons? We're currently winning. I almost threw by getting really distracted and then clicking the wrong buttons. Like halfway through this challenge, but I survived. We endured. So I guess it's going well. It's about the same as it ever was, frankly. It's just a trial and tribulation to endure. A thing I simply must get through. That's unfortunate, but I believe we one-shot. Yeah. Single target eruption goes crazy. coming at me out of the blue. This is why it's scary to get overseas. Oh, man. Man. Don't be like that. Anna Koishi? Is that right? Anna? Am I saying that correctly? Welcome to the Skeleton Crew! There's a saying in the digital underworld here where it's if it doesn't read rest in peace on your oh my god. If it doesn't read rest in peace on your tombstone, you get drafted into the Skeleton War. So thank you very much for your voluntary conscription. It saves me from needing to draft somebody. I would kind of be scared to do Pokemon battles on a tree. Look at how high that thing is. No guardrails. Yeah, they just throw you off when you lose also. They don't show that part. That's why the screen kind of fades to black and then comes back in. But they just toss you off the tree. I'll shine your Pokemon up good. That's frightening. My all-time favorite Pokemon is Mawile. She's a good one. I like Mawile. I like Mega Mawile. I miss her dearly. Janitor Gyro. Okay. You trip once and it's over. Picky dead. Amoonguss and Salazzle. Ugh. That's scary. Like, I'm out here using a very powerful fire-type move on the battle tree. I don't know why that's allowed. One second, I've got a judge request for the tournament that I officiate on the side. Let's see. My paste wouldn't accept my Ogerpon, and I didn't know how to fix it, so I put a placeholder mon on there. Would that be an issue? I can give my opponents a full set necessary in the in-game internet chat thingy. Please, someone let me know. Sorry, I have to consult with my other judges. This is something I have to resolve. Sorry. Please keep hitting me, it's important. I definitely think better when people hit me in the head. Oh my god, I have no idea what Pokemon that was. But I've almost reached a conclusion for this thing. Basically, somebody submitted their team sheet for open team sheets, and the team sheet thing didn't accept the way they formatted their ogre pawn, because she has a lot of different forms, and people don't know how to format that properly. So they put in a different Pokemon, and they're like, I just need to tell my opponent, right? Okay.
Pikachu!
That's Pikachu. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Cool, sorry, I had to help somebody because it's time sensitive. Where is my chat? So, let's see. There was some really gross Pokemon noise. Hold on, I don't even remember what I'm doing. This is turn 1, right? I'm about to click Trick Room. Okay. There was some really gross thing. I was gonna guess Toxapex. But it looks like it was not. I think that was Volibee. I don't remember hearing anything that was third after that, so I don't know if I heard Timber. I don't protect. Hello, Tom. Other Tom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry about that. That one I know is Ghastly, because I use them a lot. They used to be on my Pokemon Sleep squad, so I hear that sound a lot. But when I was doing Little Cup, I was considering, Ghastly. Oh, that's gotta be some awful Gen 1 fucker. Is that like Magmar? Oh, I was thinking Electabuzz, but I know he sounds a little more growly. I wasn't thinking about Elekid. Oh man, I was close. It's the sibling Pokemon. Magmar is brothers with Electabuzz. I was so close. Okay. I was so close. Original Game Boy, it counts, it's good. Okay, who am I most afraid of here? Amoonguss can use Spore, which is, like, not good for me, personally. So I think even though I can easily deal with Amoonguss with a fire move, I think I need to get rid of it because Spore is annoying. Oh, and they protect anyway, so this is perfect. Tom, how's it going? We're, like, on floor 26? Ooh. Checklist. Another judge request. Torterra. Ooh. That's too high. I was gonna guess Steelix, but it's too high quality. Oh, Aggron. Okay, I was close. Another person with the team sheet error. Sorry, I'm so much dead air. What are we even doing here? I already forgot. I'm getting so distracted. Oh, great. They sent out Torterra. Okay. This turn we Nightshade into Salazzle and Endeavor into Salazzle. Because it can't protect this turn. Ooh. I don't know that one. Oh, Makuhita I would never get. I would never guess that one ever. I gotta figure out a way to make it so you can just put the number in or something. I feel like. Because sometimes I can just cheat and look at the chat, which is no fun. I don't mean to do that. It's just there's no way to hide it, unfortunately. My R1 opponent is stuck at work. I want to make it back. They'll be back around to effort to give me the win. Should I mark both games won? Just one game? Another person's who enrolled is stuck in traffic, and they won't be able to join round 1, so the person that got matched into them is wondering if they just automatically get a 2-0 win. The answer is yes. Gosh, okay. Nightshade into Garchomp. Endeavor into Garchomp. Goodbye, Garchomp. It was nice knowing you. Are we still in Trick Room? I'm so lost. Okay, we got one more turn of Trick Room. Perfect. Perfect. I'm at extreme risk of misclicking or miscounting how many turns I have left where I get to do my funny combo, because I'm going back and forth between helping people in the tournament and clicking buttons in the battle tower. I appreciate everybody who's decided to stick by. And you ever curry mark hunt Pokemon in Swish? No. I actually didn't even know about marks in Swish. I only learned about marks in Gen 9, which I thought was really cool. And then I did go mark hunting in this game. I'm upset that it's impossible to get a Larvitar, Tyranitar with the Sandstorm mark in Gen 9. Because I think that would be very cool. But I have a Hippodon that has it, which is nice. Is that like Garbodor? It sounds like burping. It's not muck. It literally just sounds like somebody belching. Before I die, allow me to go all out in a Pokemon battle once again. Oh my god, it's the rabbit? Yeah, the Sandswept is a very cool title. So, like, so for people who don't know what I'm talking about, much like how all these ribbons give a little title, you see how it says the title conferred, like this is the Tree Master? There are things you can have on a Pokemon called a mark, which are effectively just ribbons, but the difference is you can't earn them, they just have to have them when you wild catch them. So it's a thing you can only get from wild catching, you can't breed a Pokemon to have a mark. So it's kind of a fun thing to do in terms of a collectathon. If you're hunting for a specific mark or whatever, you just have to catch a lot of guys. You can't just hatch a lot of eggs or do other kind of manipulation. And there's a whole bunch of them. There's like 50 marks or something like that. To get the curry mark on an Applin. What's the curry mark? Is it the Gourmet? Because I don't know of the curry mark. And I'm sure it must transfer up, and I don't know what the title would be. Because you can get the Gourmet one really easy in Gen 9. There's no reason to do it in Gen 8 if it's difficult. You just have to eat a lot of sandwiches. You have to make curry. What's the title it gives? Because I don't think I've ever seen that mark before. Madame Verna. Empoleon and Pelipper. Drizzle. Ew. We hate Drizzle. Muscle Band. Rocky Helmet. Oh my god. The Curry Con... I've never seen that title before. That's crazy. What's going on? Oh my god. Only select species can have it? Why? Why is that? I know nothing about the curry mechanics of Gen 8. Any Pokemon that... Isn't it just a Pokemon that joins your... So it's not a Pokemon from your party? You're saying like a wild Pokemon will join you when you eat and then you can catch it? I don't know how camping works in Gen 8. I played so little Gen 8. I found Dynamax so boring. I just like did not care. I really just did Gen 8 and then stopped playing it. And then Gen 9 really got me invigorated again. Okay, I'll just walk up and join you and then you just catch it? I see, I see. Okay, that makes sense why it can only be certain species then. Yeah, that's the thing, is there are like some marks that you can only get on certain species. So like I was talking about the sandstorm mark before. You get that from catching a Pokemon in a naturally occurring sandstorm, i.e. not one that was summoned by the move or an ability. And there are just only certain Pokemon you can catch in regions that have sandstorms. So if you want Tyranitar, who has the sandstorm mark, even though Tyranitar's signature ability is summoning a sandstorm on battle entry, you can't do that in Gen 9. And it's just like, oh, okay. That's a bummer. I think we need to get rid of Pelipper. I think we're actually terrified of Pelipper here. Aqua Jet, oh my god. You can shiny hunt them too. A shiny Curry Mark Pokemon is 1 in 4,000. That seems like a good use of time. Well, that Aqua Jet's a real pain in the ass, unfortunately. I knew they had the Rocky Helmet, but I was expecting to go into that with full HP, which as we saw with Ferrothorn, I'll do the damage, take the recoil, and then heal. Now I'm kind of in trouble. But not that much trouble, I don't think. Get rid of the rain. Well, maybe a little bit of trouble. This could get pretty bad pretty fast. Nice, okay. Aqua Ring. So it's gonna heal, but only barely. I mean, I'm on a timer for Trick Room, kind of. I have Protect, though, so I'm fine. And I'm doing not very effective damage into these guys. Granted, it is boosted by the sun and by my ability. But it's still rough out here. Eruption again. I have, I think, one more turn of Trick Room after this. The fact that we got rid of the guy who has Aqua Jet is nice. Aqua Jet is still a pain. I think Nightshade might clear here. I think the amount of HP it has remaining is less than 50. Nice. Yeah, we're fine still, I think. Dragon Dance, okay. This guy's just hoping he'll survive through Trick Room. I should have one more turn of it, right? Yeah, okay. So we just continue to do the same thing. Eruption took him down to half HP, and it will do the remaining half. We love that for Torkoal. This is why Torkoal is the greatest to ever do it. You can simply click your fire move and not care about type resistances. Losing reignited my fire. The ending is still a long way off. Four battle points. 29. Let's keep going. I used to be a trainer who was feared as a witch. So we're thinking she's got a lot of ghost types? That'd be really annoying because I've got Endeavor. Madame Cheryl. Leafeon and Gurgeist, okay. So I can't do anything about Gurgeist. I can do something about Leafeon. Yeah, they got Frisk, I got Frisk. We're all frisking each other here. Everybody's feeling frisky. Lychee Berry and Citrus Berry, okay. Now, is Gurgeist going to use Trick or Treat on its ally to make them also Ghost type? No. Doesn't seem like... Well, maybe it's just slower. Maybe it will. Pain Split? That only works out in my favor. You've got way more HP than I do. I'm glad he just decided to hurt himself for no reason. So I can't endeavor Gurgeist, but I can endeavor Leafeon. But I believe Leafeon has a Citrus Berry, so it's not that good. They're gonna heal up, and I'm not gonna get a turn 1 knockout here. Oh, wait, no, I am. The other one has the Citrus Berry. I misread. Perfect. Phantom Force. Okay. See ya. Turtonator. It's our boy, the Turtonator. Talk about a forgotten Pokemon. This guy, nobody talks about him. Nobody remembers that Turtonator exists. Man loves to shell trap and die. Fire Dragon. No one cares. He's gone. He's done nothing. He's like a fine designer or whatever, but like, he's just very unremarkable. Like, I know he's got a signature ability where it's like if you hit him after he sets it, you take like an explosion damage or something. But like, he doesn't nearly have the bulk to make that worthwhile. Alright, Whimsicott. Your time has come. As far as dragon types introduced in Generation 7 go, Drampa is the superior dragon, in my opinion. Normal dragon, a very cool type combination. Funny moves, funny ability. Well, I can't really do anything. Unfortunately. I could, like, unset and reset Trick Room if I wanted to, but I don't know why I would do that. Okay. Cool. I actually want Aaron to go and faint here, because they're just not useful. Okay, we're doing this again. It's fine. If they knock out Dusclops this turn, I'll actually be very happy. This is riveting gameplay, I'm sure. Alright, thank you. And with that, you've sealed your fate. Because I will one-shot you this turn. I'm not letting you do that anymore. Eruption will simply do infinite damage. Nice. We take those. I'm definitely gonna put a curse on you. I love the writing for these nobody NPCs in the Battle Tower. It makes me so happy. They're all so unhinged. It's very obvious why they've been condemned to the Battle Tower. Battle 30. I trained in Hoenn to take on the world. Please have a look at my results. Oh, is this like one of the Battle Legend kids? I thought that was only at Battle 40. Pokemon Trainer Wally. Wally's here? I thought it was every 20 battles. Gallade and Altaria? Okay. It's fine, actually. The effects of weather have disappeared. What do they got? Who's gonna Mega Evolve? Gallade. They could both Mega Evolve. Spooky. Okay. I don't like that. This song is cool, though. Oh, wait, that's fine, though. You imbecile. You cannot hurt me in a way that matters. Doesn't matter how big you are, they all fall the same way. Cool Mega Evolution. Ooh, daring. That next Earthquake's gonna hurt, huh? Garchomp, huh? Ugh. Alteria's Dragon Flying, not normal. Okay, yes. We're good. Had to make sure I wasn't targeting Nightshade into a normal type. Gallade's actually like a decent Trick Room sweeper. They can set Trick Room, they can use Wide Guard. In Gen 9, they get a not signature, but they get a new ability called Sharpness, which just makes cutting moves do 50% more damage, which is crazy. So in, like, Trick Room, you can easily just use, like, Leaf Blade and Psycho Cutter and do tremendous physical damage. Oh, okay, this is easy. That's a wrap. Boom. What did I do? I don't remember what I just clicked. Nightshade into Garchomp, yes. Endeavor into Garchomp, yes. Yeah, Sharpness is awesome. Flash Cannon, sounds good. Sturdy, baby. Well, we beat Wally. He's lost. Good job, Wally. You tried your best. Alright, cool. 30 battles. Hold on, I just dropped my stylus. There we go. I'm going to see if I can get to 40 today, and then finally next time on our final episode of Alola, hopefully I can do the last 10 in the Elite Four and call it a nice easy day. Just in time for the DLC to come out. Move on to Gen 8 and 9, which you can do in either order, because you can actually transfer back and forth between those two generations, and then we'll really be in the home stretch. So let's see if I can do 10 more battles. You're my new caddy? You sure you're cut out for that? I miss these characters. That's such a cute sprite. Or I guess model in this case. So cute. Vaporeon and Glace. Oh, she's an Eevee enjoyer. I see. Okay. So here we're going to target Vaporeon first, because if we leave Glaceon alive, eventually Torkoal can just deal with it. Leftovers and Chesto Berry. And yeah, we don't want to proc Chesto Berry if we can help it, so we need to knock this thing out instantly in one turn. So we'll just ignore it. And we will target the Vaporeon. Oh, what do you mean they reused model types across some trainers? I haven't noticed that. Oh yeah, she's just holding a golf club, but now she's a golfer instead of being beautiful. So Trick Room is up. We killed the Vaporeon. Densu, I think, was earlier asking about a Pokemon MMO. If they did make one, I think the thing people want more than anything is to be able to pick a trainer class, instead of just being the pro-tag trainer with, like, different clothes. I think people want to be the golfer, the beauty, the lass, the ace trainer, the veteran, that kind of thing. Instead of being a 11-year-old child. I certainly would want that, at least, as a person who is definitively not an 11-year-old child, and does not have fantasies of being an 11-year-old child. I would simply like to be a curmudgeonly old man in the Pokemon universe. That's gonna hurt, but I'll still survive because it's Dusclops, baby. Sylveon, ooh. Sylveon is definitely the EV cry that I recognize most clearly. I guess because its sound quality is the best, but also because Sylveon gets used more than anybody else. It is simply very good. Oh, boo. Oh, wait, no, that's fine. The berries always spook me, because I'm thinking it could be a healing berry, which would make this potentially not work. But then it's always just a status boosting berry, and I don't care about that, because they don't get a second turn. Barrier! What the? What the? Defense rising sharply? What are you talking about? What do you mean, dude? Offense? Defense? What do you mean? Those words don't mean anything. Another one bites the dust. 5 points. Wow. 32. I may not look it, but I'm an outdoors type, and surfing is my pastime. I hope this guy has exclusively water Pokemon. That'd be fun. Scientist Tavon. Jellicent and Chandelure. Okay, that's not a combo I would often see, but they're both ghost types. Okay. This is going to be difficult. I can't really touch either of these guys. And neither can Torkoal. This is going to be difficult. We still have to do the same as we always do with Trick Room. And we have to protect. This is going to be really difficult. This guy actually might knock me out here. Because Chandelure has Flash Fire, so it's immune to fire damage, which is what I have in the back. And Jellicent's water type, so they just resist fire damage. So this is a very good counter to what I have. My only hope is to poison both of them and try and stall them out. It's very bad. I think I lose here, actually. I don't really see a way that I can counter this. But Nugget holding on is not good, because Nugget can't touch them. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lose here. Oh, that's actually kind of huge. Because I have another turn of Focus Sash to work with. It has to be Torkoal. But I still can't directly hurt Chandelure. It's completely immune. It's got Flash Fire, so it will not take damage from Eruption. But I can get Jellicent, hopefully. Oh no, it has the Citrus Berry. Ugh! There's no way Eruption just does enough here. Chandelure's not immune? What? It doesn't have Flash Fire? Oh my god. They don't target the Torkoal? We're back in it? I don't get burned? We're actually so back in it? I have one more turn of Trick Room. It all rides on this. We've come back from the impossible. We click Endeavor into Slowbro and click Eruption. And we win? It's gonna Mega Evolve and it doesn't matter because it's gonna have 1 HP after Endeavor? They still have one more guy in the back, actually, so it's not that good. But we are gonna get a double knockout here and not take any damage.
Nailed by Eruption.
Oh, well, I'm actually not afraid of Komala. Okay, hold on. That's maybe the least threatening thing you could have in the back. Okay, we'll take those. My god. Ugh. The Heat Wave miss was extremely clutch, yes. What's about to happen to me? I'm so frightened. If it hits Torkoal, it's fine. I think I'm pretty sure I win no matter who gets hit here. Wow, that did a lot to Torkoal. Okay, we're fine, actually. Endeavor's gonna bring this thing to 1 HP and I have Quick Attack, so it doesn't matter.
Nailed by Eruption.
Now I click Quick Attack to do the remaining 1 HP of damage, and I guess Flamethrower. Whew. That was really scary. Getting opened up into double ghost types where my entire strategy is clicking a normal move was really rough. Really rough. Okay. Priority 1 damage is still a priority. Exactly. That's all you need. The thing is, if I didn't have 1 HP, if I was endeavoring from full HP, I wouldn't do enough damage to knock out with Quick Attack, is the thing. I needed to have been at my Focus Sash there for that to work. Relax and leave it to me. I've got some experience. Yikes. Ace Trainer Lay. Incineroar and Blaziken. Hoo boy. Who of these bozos is more obnoxious? Quick Claw. Choice Band. Okay, so Blaziken's gonna high jump kick and kill itself. Incineroar has a Quick Claw, which is very threatening to a Trick Room team, because it can just ignore a Trick Room sometimes. Like 10% of the time, it just doesn't care. So Blaziken's gonna high jump kick into Aaron and take 50% recoil damage. Yep. Very cool, and it's locked into that move, so that's fun. Cross Chop. Doesn't connect. Very nice. I think the correct thing to do here is to go into Blaziken. If I had taken damage and I weren't already at full HP, it would be a bad idea to do that, but since I'm already full, I don't need lifesteal, and the fact that Blaziken is missing HP doesn't matter. So I think turn 1 here we go into Blaziken and get rid of them. Incineroar is going to cross chop now. And I avoid the attack anyway, I'm just so good at this game. Tangrowth. Okay, I'm not afraid of Tangrowth. I can get that with my fire type on the way out. So now we will do Nightshade and Endeavor into Incineroar. Yeah, that's the guy nobody cares about. We heard him before. That's Turtonator, right? I like the stomp in his cry, though. That's cool. But we heard that Bozo, like, 5 battles ago. That's Turtonator. Brick Break. They love chopping and breaking over here. Houndoom. Okay, this guy definitely has... Oh no, he's got Unnerve, and I don't have berries on my team. That's cool. Guy sounds like a he looks like a vacuum. They love Mega Evolving. They're obsessed with clicking the Mega Evolve button and doing nothing with it. Like, awesome, dude. You made your dog suffer for no reason. Very cool. Aerial Ace. Wow. Nugget truly cannot be beaten. Nugget is the strongest to ever do it. Hey, Ricky. Hi, Doctor. It's always good to see you. We're on battle, I think this is 35? So we're doing good so far. We didn't see Cynthia at 30. We fought Wally a little while ago and made very short work of him. My Pokemon and I were no match for you. You and your Pokemon are more than you seem to be. So we might get to see Cynthia at 40, which is where I will end the stream today if I can get to it. Next up is 34. Let's go. It's a police officer. Since my grandfather's generation, we've been policemen, but there aren't any particular career opportunities in the field. Okay. That's a good... I like that animation, though. The running, that's so good. Police Officer Lou. And the way it's a freeze frame, I think, is really nice in Gen 7. Sand Slash and Mud... Oh, I have no idea. Is that like Grookey or something? It's not Rillaboom, but it sounds like a monkey. I'm trying not to look at chat here so I don't cheat, because I didn't see it. It feels like a monkey. I don't think it's a Rangaroo. Grump. Oh, okay. Nope, wouldn't have gotten that one. That one sounded like a monkey to me. That sounded like a gorilla. Mudsdale mentioned. So true. I had a, Mudbray, the baby form of Mudsdale, on my Little Cup team, because they have obscenely high physical attack for a not evolved Pokemon. Back when I did a Little Cup tournament in October, I had Mudbray. Choice Band Mudbray. Click an Earthquake and Rock Slide. Stamina's fun, yeah? It's a funny move. If you multi-target, side-target into it, you can just max out your defense. Protect. especially with Terra, where you can, like, not be weak to a specific type, and then get multi-hit by it potentially, is very, very strong. Earthquake. Now, fortunately, Nugget here does not take Chip from Sandstorm by virtue of being a Steel type. Just another one of his many great qualities. Otherwise, this would be very, very bad for us. Like, Hail is very bad in this generation because you do take Chip from it, and you need to be full HP at all times. But here, I don't really care. I'm going to get rid of Mudsdale because it frightens me. I'm not too worried about Sandslash. It's a very mediocre Pokemon. It has Gen 1 syndrome of having stats that are, like, normal and not obscene, because it was one of the first Pokemon ever made. So it's not too threatening. Everything else that comes after it is much more optimized. Sandslash comes from the generation where it's like, oh yeah, of course I want to teach Tauros Thunder. Why not? Sure, Tauros has 30 base special attack. But, like, why wouldn't I want to teach it Thunder? It's a great design, don't get me wrong. But it just, I'm not alarmed by it. It did way more damage there than I thought it was going to. But ultimately not threatening. They're just going to keep clicking Earthquake, so I'm just going to keep clicking Endeavor. Ground does not resist fire, also, it's worth mentioning, so Eruption will do neutral damage into this guy, which is more than enough to knock out. They've got, like, no defensive stats. It might have actually been optimal to go into Sandslash here because Eruption would hit super effective on Excadrill, but Excadrill is more threatening if something goes wrong. Perfect, free switch into Torkoal. We make the Sandstorm go away. Do some big fire damage.
Nailed by Eruption.
Soon, not yet. Hippowdon, okay. Oh, they're actually gonna set Sun back up, that's really funny. Unless this thing has, like, Unnerve. Okay, it doesn't have Sandstream, never mind. Hippowdon has an ability, potentially, where it can set up Sand, like Tyranitar can. And because we've inverted the speed tiers, my Torkoal is now faster, so I could set up Sun, and then the ability of Hippowdon could proc that set Sand back up. But it didn't pan out that way. Either it has a different ability, or some other mechanic is at play that I don't understand. Anyway, Eruption, and Endeavor. We love to click it. Eat your berry. I'm assuming that's a healing berry. Yeah, that's fine. This still might clear. I don't know how much special defense Hippowdon has, but this is a lot of damage right here. Yeah, there we go. Double KO. Now we've been nailed by Eruption. There are some Pokemon
Nailed by Eruption.
Thank you. There are some Pokemon that can't evolve. Their lives are already determined when they come into the world. Okay. This is the guy talking about how he was assigned cop at birth, and, like, was born to be a police officer, just like how certain Pokemon. Yeah, exactly, right. Your fate is predetermined by your species. Whatever, dude. See a bozo. Toss you off the tree. Aim for a hole-in-one. Roar, my driver. This is some birdie wing shit right here. This guy's sword tastes thirsts for vengeance. Look at that smug grin. Golfer Arnon. Whatever. Wipe that grin right off your face. Reuniclus and Leafeon. Ooh. Yeah, this is the guy Eevrex in episode 1, you're right. I agree. King's Rock, Lychee Berry. They have a King's Rock on Reuniclus? Does that imply that it knows a contact move? That's terrifying to think about. That makes no sense. Leaf Blade. Does nothing. Ah. See ya, dude. Goodbye. Very cool. So for those keeping track at home, this man is now down a guy. His Leafeon is at 60% HP, and I've taken 0 damage while getting my ideal status field up on the battle arena here. He could not have made a worse play there. I don't think it's possible. That's incredible. Really stellar stuff. Yawn. My god. Florges. I'm just gonna keep ignoring Leafeon because I can, I guess. I don't feel too threatened by it. I'm gonna go to sleep next turn though, which is not great. But Torkoal can easily deal with Leafeon. And Torkoal cannot deal with Florges. Fun fact about Florges is she has the highest special defense in the entire game. Base 156. Higher than Fluttermane, higher than like any legendary. Florges just eats special attacks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, 3-course meal for her. So she can deal with Eruption, no problem. Oh, and it's just Leafeon left? That's fine. Right, because he blew up his Reuniqueness. I already forgot. Okay. That's fine. And I believe I still have 1 turn of Trick Room left because this guy accelerated the pace of the game by 1 turn by self-destructing. Hope this does 1 damage. Alright, we got it. Nice. I think it was a roll, but, you know. Oh, I got another... Looks like I got a triple bogey. Sorry, I've got a judge request on the tournament I'm assisting with. This guy again. Well, I'll enjoy kicking this guy's teeth in a second time. Shuckle this time. That's a lot more threatening, actually, into my team. There we go. There's the Sandstream I was expecting. So it does have Sandstream. I don't know why it didn't proc last time. Shuckle is actually the speed tier where it's between Torkoal and... or between Aaron and the other guy, Dusclops, which is alarming. But we'll be okay. Because we have it turn 1, we should be okay. I've been poisoned. Oh, that's bad. Curse? Get this guy out of here. Well, fortunately Shuckle can't protect 2 turns in a row. But that does hurt the pace of the game. Pretty considerably, actually. You really need to be getting a knockout every turn. Who's getting crunched? Okay, little man's getting crunched. That's fine. It's not ideal, but it's okay. Garchomp. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. I could have knocked out Hippodon this turn, I think. Now I'm going to get Earthquaked into the dirt. I think I actually lose here. I said that last time too, though. Who knows? I think this Earthquake just kills me, though. We'll see. Anything could happen. Fortunately, this should still do enough.
Eruption.
It's really close. I also lose Trick Room next turn. But I have still my Focus Sash intact on my other guy. Oh, this is dicey. I think I still lose, actually. Because they've got, Excel Rock, which is a priority rock move. Same thrower is stronger here. Oh, Rock Slide. Oh, God. Okay, well, we're gonna dice roll. If this guy has Excel Rock, I lose. If he doesn't, I win. Oh, I lose. Well, it was a good run, gang. I lose now. That's so rough. I hate Shuckle. Back to the beginning. Ugh. That's so rough. Unless he, like, misses his move, and then, I don't know. I guess I gotta play to my outs here, but I'm pretty sure I've just lost because of that flinch. Yep, there we go. Ugh, leave it to a cop to ruin all the fun, right? We begin as policemen, and then it ends. I hate this guy. Well, that's unfortunate. Ah, we were so close. Now the question is, do I try and climb back up now? Or do I do that off stream and try and catch up? And then next time we play, I'll be back from, like, Battle 40 or whatever. And just hope it works out. At a certain point, I do feel like it would just be prudent for me to simply do the battle. We've seen what I am attempting to do. I feel like I've milked all the content out of climbing the battle tower, but I do really want to have the moment I get the ribbon on footage for every single guy. So I don't know. I don't know. But I think since I got knocked down, I'm going to end stream here. I do have some cool news, though, some cool announcements. Some of you who follow me on other social platforms might know that I host IRL Pokemon Locals every Thursday, right? I'm out there being a professor, running events for my community, and fostering a love for these funny little Pokemon creatures and all who inhabit the Earth, or at least my area. And I recently was able to finish building, or refurbishing, my college PC, which is very, very compact, and has a little handle. So I'm hoping, on Thursday, this Thursday, and going forward every Thursday, I can stream said locals, so we get a little tournament action, little tournament play, potentially for this channel. Hopefully it all works out. The PC boots and everything. I gotta run it through a benchmark for OBS, but I don't see why it wouldn't be, like, fit to do. So you can expect Thursday at around 7:15, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on this channel. I will have the footage from my locals up. I don't believe I can do commentary, but I'll feel it out. It's a new process for me. I will most likely be sitting right next to the players as they're playing, so I can't really do commentary, I don't think. Plus, the venue's pretty loud. But we'll see. Maybe it'll work out and I'll figure out somewhere I can sit more off to the side, and we can evolve it from there. But that would be really cool, because that would be every Thursday from, like, 7 to 10. You get some VGC doubles action. At least 4 rounds of Swiss, or at least 3 rounds of Swiss, sorry, sometimes 4. So it's a nice, brisk little tournament. You get to see some really inventive teams. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. Until next time, I'll try and catch up to where we were in the battle tower for next time, and hopefully finally clear it out. Could consider recording it and then streaming it onto a different day where you can edit it for anything you need to remove as well as add commentary. Yeah, that's true. That's true. A lot of the players want to have it live streamed, though, so people at home can watch them in real time. But you're not wrong. Also, I feel like it would be difficult to provide commentary for a series that I already know the outcome of, because as the sole tournament operator and judge at the event, I know the outcome of every match, and I'm often watching them in real time. So to go back and provide commentary, I feel like loses a little bit of the bite when I'm like, oh yeah, I know he doesn't flinch here. I know he survives that hit. I know who wins here. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Sorry my hands keep spazzing out. I'm scratching my face a lot. Yeah, we'll see. But Thursday at 7, at the very least, you'll have some good footage. I've been working on a tool to provide a really slick, like, official quality overlay that will provide information like what items the Pokemon currently on screen are holding, what Pokemon the trainer brought to the battle, like what they have in the front and back, who's fainted, who's still alive, tournament standings in real time, etc., etc. So, you know, over the weekend I had the spirit of JavaScript possess me, and I built a really cool web tool. And assuming it works out for this, I will make more public noise about it, because it will be pretty useful, I think, going forward. But that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go look for somebody to raid. And then I think I have some plumbing to do. We got a new faucet for our bathtub that I get to install. Wait, hold on, no, I don't want to close that. 1 second. Who's up? Who do I get to raid? Which? Oh, easy. I know exactly who to raid. I'm going to send you guys to Professor Tiberius, who is currently participating, I believe, in a tournament. The one that I'm sometimes having to pause to do judge requests for and help the players with in case they have kind of discrepancies or disagreements. My friend Professor Tiberius is playing in, I believe. So we're going to go raid him. You guys get to watch some ranked battle with live commentary from the player himself and be very nice to him. He's also an IRL professor. Very similar guy to me. We're definitely cut from the same cloth. So I will send you to him. There you go. And until Thursday, I'll see you guys when I see you. Again, the Thursday stream is not going to be like a VTuber stream. It's literally just going to be an overlay with like the guys on it. No commentary. But it'll have visual information on screen. You're not going to be totally blind. But don't expect a lot. And we'll evolve it as I get more and more comfortable with doing that. Anyway, bonus Sarah, and good night.